when I was 24, I was homeless as an adult
Okay.
because of the poor choices that I had in my life. I was homeless for what? 40 days, 30 days with my partner. Nakatira kami sa daan.
Hi everyone. My name is Daphne and I'll be your host for today's episode. Our guest is a superwoman and she is a multi-hyphenated entrepreneur. She is the CEO and Chief Hearts Officer, o yan, may ganun na,
Yes.
of Digital Workforce PH. And she's the face behind the brand Faith Failing Forward Fast. So please help me welcome our guest for today, Faith Natividad.
Yay! Hello, everyone! Thank you so much, sis, for having us here in South. Maiba
Yes,
naman.
correct. And thank you for saying yes for another impromptu. Kasi laging impromptu ang guest namin dito.
Oo, yun naman yung maganda lagi.
Walang
Pero
plano.
mas relatable.
Oo,
Yes.
diretso. Game.
Yes,
Okay.
game. Thank you very much for the warm welcome.
Yeah, so can you tell us or tell our friends, apart from sa na-mention ko na background mo, who is Faith na hindi kilala ng maraming tao?
Okay. So yeah, basically my name is Faith. I am from Angeles City, Pampanga. And something interesting na hindi mo pa nasabi, well, prior to having my business, my pandemic baby business, the Digital Workforce Group, I failed 12 times muna.
Wow.
Being an entrepreneur. And then I also work as a full-time employee for 18 years for
Okay.
different companies until such time that I was able to discover and build digital workforce during the height of the pandemic.
Galing. So
Yun.
when everything was crumbling, you were able to put up something and build it from the ground up. Tapos naging global pa.
Yes,
Amazing.
exactly.
Okay. And then I believe also you're also in construction business. You have a food cart, yung coffee cart, you have perfume, ang dami pa. Ano pang ibang businesses mo?
Ayun. So right now we're running 8 businesses. So
Wow.
we have the outsourcing company, and then we have the talent solutions company. Then we have construction design, hardware, trading, and then we also have a lifestyle cafe and also food concepts, just to name a few. And the newest baby is the AI and automation company.
Wow,
Yun.
ang dami. May oras ka pa bang magpahinga?
Oo naman. Mas marami akong time ngayon,
Oh,
sis.
that's good. That's
Oo.
good. Because of course, since you mentioned you're teaching AI, you have an
Yes.
AI company, so na-automate na yung mga dapat i-automate.
That's correct.
Leverage na.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay,
That's true.
okay. So apart from all of those, what else do you do?
What else do I do? Well, one of the things that I really like doing is I really love doing charity work. Yes.
Nice.
So during the pandemic, I started with the community pantry.
Oh, okay.
Yun. So that time, I was praying kay God na, Lord, gusto ko magka-pick up.
Mm-mm.
Kasi when we had our first community pantry, wala kaming pick up. And then we only have a small sedan. So
Okay.
I needed to rent pa to someone else. And then my prayer that time, bigyan mo naman ako ng chance na magka-pick up
Okay.
so that I can use it for mga mga charity work. Kasi during the pandemic, very yun sa akin important yung phase na yun.
Mm-mm.
It was a realization that number one, everything can disappear
Yeah.
in one snap.
Yeah.
And then I almost died twice because of Delta.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. So,
Third life mo na pala to.
third life na to, oo.
Wow.
And then, ayun, nakita ko talaga yung value of, when everything is just really unclear and everyone was depressed, that is really the time na we started cooking 10 to 20 kilos of adobo. Tapos pinapack namin yun sa mga healthcare workers. Tapos yung mga egg, pinapakulo namin yun. Tapos pinapaint namin yun ng partner ko, si Earl.
Oh, wow,
Tapos
that's
yun,
nice.
magra-run kami ng parang rolling community pantry.
Oh, and this is in Pampanga na?
Pampanga
Okay.
lang yun. Tapos puro supporting the community, mga AITA community as well. Tsaka yun, puro mga healthcare workers.
And the world needs more people like you.
Yeah,
Grabe.
yun naman yung natin, prayer natin all the time.
Yeah, wow. So, apart from all of those things, what else do you do? Parang
Well,
madami pa.
Madami pa actually. So aside from being an entrepreneur, last year I discovered the beauty of content creation.
Yeah.
So it was an accident. Parang for me kasi before, TikTok, yung mga Facebook Live, hindi ako yan.
Okay.
Kasi mukha lang akong extrovert, but nung medyo nagka-age na ako, naging ambivert na ako.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm trying to save my social battery, ganon. And then, nag-aral muna akong AI. Because AI essentially, back in 2024, December, we lost 38 million pesos. And 80 employees.
Oh my.
So that was like the turning point. Whereas I was thinking, should we close the business or should we continue? But instead of closing down the business, kasi ang dami pa namin employees on, almost 100 pa, why not study AI? And then, nung nalaman ko, uy, it's not that complicated. And there's a reason why companies from the US, Australia,
Yeah.
they started to transition using AI and let go of Filipino talents. Not because they don't like Filipinos, but essentially, you can really save time
Yeah.
and money.
Yeah.
Tapos, nung nakita ko, wow, if hindi makakatch up ang mga business owners based in the Philippines, paano na lang? Kasi ako nga, in a way, nag-innovate na ako. But in the next couple of years or actually months, talagang we will be affected. So,
True.
nung nalaman ko yung AI, naging personal advocacy ko siya. So, I
Nice.
teach sa mga schools, students, organization. Siyempre, nung una, until now naman, I still accommodate mga free talks, lalo na pag mga organization. And then, hanggang company started hiring me to do consultancy for them. Like, we do audits. We create we create AI and automation strategy plan for them. Hanggang nagsunod-sunod na siya. Tas yung content creation, parang paano nila malalaman na AI is something na papunta na sa Philippines, or it's not gonna replace us, but essentially, how can I educate if sa circle ko lang? So that's where I learn about Real Talk Darbs, and then may House Creative siyang company, whereas they teach content creation. So I sign up for it, I learn, and then nagustuhan ko siya. Sabi ko, it's all about influence. So kahit wala, I don't like vanity views. I don't believe in vanity views. When I say vanity views, ano yan yung mga million views, o kaya yung 10,000 subscribers. Mas naniniwala ako dun sa, if only one person learn something from my video, may impact na yon.
True.
So, yun yung naging advocacy ko hanggang sa November of last year, I started. And right now, I'm one of the coaches in the content creation for House Creatives.
Wow.
So, I also teach AI and content creation for business owners. Because for me, content creation is the next 24/7 sales machine.
Right. Agree. And hindi na rin talaga maiiwasan eh. Kasi in schools, the kids are already using AI.
Yeah.
Minsan mas advanced pa yung Gen Z and Alpha sa atin eh. So as business owners, kailangan din mauna na rin tayo, alamin na natin before maging obsolete yung mga business natin.
Yes.
Diba? Plus, it will save you a lot of money, a lot of time, and yung headache.
Absolutely.
Yun naman talaga yung nasosolve nun. And 24/7, kahit anong paggawa mo, gagalaw talaga AI. Hindi
Kaya
mapapagod.
Yeah. And the beauty really right now, a lot of people are asking, Faith, do you still sleep? How do you manage 8 businesses all at the same time? Sabi ko nga, this year, I was able to get 7 to 8 hours decent sleep. For the past 5 years, ano lang yan, laging 3 to 4 hours. Kasi pagising ko, or pagtulog ko, kailangan gising na ako agad. But because of AI and automation, I was able to discover the beauty of self-care.
Yeah.
And self-care, yun yung nagustuhan ko sa mga content mo. It was, majority of the things that you talk about is really wellness and self-care. Most especially for us who are busy entrepreneurs. Kasi we are so focused in catering or helping other people. Pero napapabayaan natin yung sarili nila. I was also in that situation for such a long time.
Agree. Kaya nga rin namin ginawa yung podcast na to. We're not after the views. We're not after to have 1 million people following us. But if there's at least one person na matulungan magkaroon ng safe space to talk about their traumas, or at least magkaroon sila ng community. Kahit 5 tao lang yan. Basta nag-uusap-usap about things that they are afraid to talk about, happy na kami. In fact, one of our kayoga, na kwento ko sa a while ago, she was almost about to cry when she told me that she watched our friend's video, hindi niya alam na nagkaroon ng ganong trauma. Tapos nung napanood niya, nakarelate siya kasi yung mom niya, ganon din yung nangyari. So parang okay na sa akin yun na may isang tao na magkaroon ng magandang impact sa kanya itong ginagawa natin na to. And of course, we're at the age now, we also need to take care of ourselves.
Yep, absolutely.
Kasi we've been doing a lot of things for everyone. You're right. we're expected to deliver. We're expected to earn our own money. We're expected to take care of our family, our friends, our relatives, our parents, except us.
That's true.
And we need to take back that power na kailangan
Ay,
tayo
gusto
rin.
ko yun. Take back that power.
Yeah.
The superpower.
Yeah. Kaya superwoman kayo.
Yeah.
So, and we don't have to limit ourselves.
Yep.
We can do everything that we want if we decide to and allow our boundaries to set everything up. Diyan lang kayo. I want to do this. I'll do it. Support kayo, go. If you don't, sorry, not my priority.
Yeah, that's true.
Yun. So, yun din yung tinuturo namin sa mga community members namin.
Ang saya. So, sobrang align nga tayo. Yun, I'd like to share also. So, because of content creation, I was able to create a community. It's called Faith Works. So, kaninang haba, no? Yung Faith Failing Forward Fast. So, sabi sa akin ni RTD or ni Real Talk Darbs, when you create a personal brand, number one, it shouldn't resonate with your businesses.
Yep.
Something na unique, something na, and then sabi ko, ang purpose ko talaga is to inspire the community. Pero how can I inspire the community if ako mismo lang ang community? So, nag-build ako ng community of CEOs, business owners, entrepreneurs, and yung mga gusto mag-transition from being an employee to entrepreneurs para matuto sila. So, currently, I'm running a 45 days business accelerator and self-mastery program. Whereas, twice a week, I teach anything about AI, entrepreneurship, business for free. And then, may graduation sila this coming June 5. I-invite kita kapag free ka.
Sige.
So, iba-ibang klase. May mga big-time business owners, may mga startups, may mga lawyers, may mga doctors. And you would be surprised na talagang, even if, or regardless of their age, they really need the community where they can resonate with each other. Share about not just their fears or their failures, but it's more of sharing best practices. And it's like, para kayong nagbibigayan kayo ng positive energy.
True.
We need that as business owners, diba?
We do. And we need a balance din of our contacts. Kasi kung community kayo ng doctors, para-pareho kayo ng pinag-uusapan.
True,
But if you know someone na in the
iba
legal,
naman.
may matututunan ka pa din. Yeah, ang
Galing.
ganda naman. And this podcast is entitled She's Built From Within. Kasi
Love
I truly believe na we are all, we all have that capacity to grow from inside.
Yes.
We can't be of service to everyone if hindi tayo
That's right.
hindi tayo ready, hindi tayo confident with our capabilities. And one of the things that we always talk about here is, how do you take care of yourself?
Ay, nako. So, ako, I would say na it was on my 36th birthday this year, Feb 1 to be exact, when I learned the concept of meditation. And it was through Coach Ross Yuson, whereas natutunan ko na kaya ko palang maging still for 1 hour.
Yeah.
And the first thing that I will be doing pagising ko pa lang is really about myself. Kasi ako, sa tagal na panahon, una ka cellphone ko. Lahat ng instruction, lahat ng sagot sa email, hanggang sa nakalimutan ko, naka 2 to 3 hours na ako. And then, alas 10 na. And wala na, yung routine mo, hindi mo paulit-ulit, but essentially, it was all about other people. And when I learned meditation, I learned 3 things. So, the law of attraction, the law of vibration, and the law of least effort. And when I applied that, I was really surprised. Like, after 30 days, mas gumaan yung feeling ko. And then, lahat ng mga inimagine ko, na-attract ko sila.
Nice.
Hindi lang material things, but also opportunities. Kasi, lahat ng negative energy, you're trying to block it.
Right.
And then right now, actually, isa yun sa mga natutunan ko. Just like any other business owners, I'm also going through a lot of betrayal, a lot of trust issues pagdating sa mga employees or the people around you in general, na minsan nakakain nila yung energy mo, di ba? And dati, parang it was so hard for me to let go. It was so hard for me I was trying to save everyone. But little did I know, every time na ginagawa ko yun, nauubos ako. And then, nakakalimutan ko na meron akong sariling standards. And when I started protecting my inner peace, sobrang gumanda lahat. And mas madali na for me to not just let go of people, but let go of the things that doesn't give joy anymore. So,
Mm.
yun. So, meditation. And the second one naman, may help na ng, ng siyensya. So, I'm currently doing ExoMind. It's a once-a-week treatment with John Medical Group. So, it's a 24-minute treatment na higa ako and then meron silang lalagay na machine dito.
Okay.
Matutulog ako.
Oh, wow.
So, it's an FDA-approved treatment na perfect siya sa mga may OCD, perfect sa mga binge eater like me, kasi stress eater ako for the
Okay.
longest time. And then perfect siya sa mga nag-undergo ng depression, also sa mga post-traumatic syndrome, ganyan, or yung mga nagkaroon ng, yung kakapanganak lang, and then medyo nagkaroon sila ng struggle.
Postpartum.
Correct. Yeah, and then sa akin, I have mild ADHD and I'm also dyslexic. So, ang dami kong inner struggle talaga na I'm always running on adrenaline. And dito I learn how to be calm.
Nice.
Yeah, so perfect combination. Plus
Right.
essential oils.
Oh,
Hindi
maganda din talaga.
Oo, an albularyo tita in me.
I know. Basta may dumarating talaga yung age na pagdating mo ng trentahin, totoo yung sinasabi nila na you'll reflect na, ay, exhaust ko na lahat ng youth energy ko.
Correct.
Kailangan mag-relax ako. Ito na yung age na nagpapamassage tayo.
Oo, true.
Nag-explore tayo ng mga natural fragrances.
Yes.
Tapos na tayo sa mga over-the-counter. And
ayaw na natin mga branded. Gusto na natin kanina nga lang bago kayo pumunta dito, gumawa pa kami mga own perfume namin.
o, diba?
Mga
Ang
own
fun.
soothing oil.
Oo, ang fun no.
Oo, sariling shampoo namin. So, alam
diba?
mo na.
Kaya
Bibigyan
nga.
kita next time.
Sige. Sige, dito naman we have a community na active ang classes sa flower arrangement,
Wow,
soap making, tapos
okay.
yun nga yung mga meditation, yoga. Talagang binibuild namin yung community para kaming mga titas of the South, malagaan din ang sarili.
Yes.
Yeah, and offline. We talked about this last time na, first time natin nagkita sa LinkedIn. You have diabetes. And
yes,
I'm pretty sure this is not something that you talk about openly.
Yes, I don't. Actually, I have two main medical conditions. When I was 15, I was diagnosed with PCOS.
Okay.
PCOS muna because I'm a menopause baby.
Oh, okay.
So, pinanganak ko ng nanay ko, I think 47 or 48 years old na siya.
Okay.
So, PCOS, 15 years old, and then napabayaan ko siya. Kasi mas prioritize ko nga ang career.
Yeah.
Hanggang 28 ako, I was in Australia for a business trip. I just found myself sleeping ng puno ng blood.
Oh my goodness.
And then, sa sobrang pabaya ko sa sarili ko, 1 year na akong meron. Diretso.
Oh,
and heavy talaga. So, kaya nag-trigger yun sa trip ko sa Australia because I traveled 5 states in 1 month. And I was so tired. Tapos, pagbalik ko ng Pinas, I met my OB and I had to undergo a procedure, a DNC procedure. Then they, of course, binayopsy nila. I found out that I have a precancerous condition. So, I had the option binigyan nila ang option to have my entire reproductive system removed or get a baby that time or have a baby and they will remove it after.
Oh, okay.
Wala akong ginawa ni isa. Ang ginawa ko is I tried to nagpunta akong Qatar. Nag-try ako ng second opinion. And then my sister back then was still in Qatar and I really needed my girl power energy with my sister. And then because I got depressed. I think marami makaka-relate dito na in today's time, pag 20s ka na or 30s and you don't have kids, people will always judge you. And when they judge you, it's as if kasalanan mo na una hindi ka kinasal, pangalawa wala kang anak. And ako, layo naririnig ko, Faith, sayang naman ang pera mo or pinagtatrabahuhan mo. Wala kang anak. And you know what, sometimes it's so hard for me to explain na hindi ko naman ginusto. And having, ang condition is, complex simplex endometrial hyperplasia with atypia. So, 20 to 35%, I have cancer cells.
Okay.
So, I need to do a DNC every now and then and take my medicine. And parang binigyan nila ako na up to 35 to 38 na yun lang ang threshold ko na magka-baby.
Age.
Hanggang 38.
Okay.
And it was very dangerous. The thing is, during pandemic, I had 2 series of Delta COVID
Yeah.
Which, muntik na ako mamatay twice. Kasi una, wala kaming vaccination that time. And then yung pangalawa naman, talagang may oxygen drop like 70% na.
gosh.
And then home confinement na lang ako. Like pinupuntahan na lang ako ng doctors and mga medtech sa house. I'm so lucky that I have that option. So gumaling ako after 18 days. The thing is, a week after, I discovered that I have type 2 diabetes. What is really crazy is, when I was 10 years old, we lost our panganay, my eldest sister, sa diabetes.
Okay.
So, 29 pa lang siya that time, but her diabetes naman is type 1. Pero yung sa akin type 2. Because of number 1, lifestyle. Stress eating. And then number 2, I don't sleep. Naging badge of honor ko yung puyat ako lagi. Oh, I'm a hard worker. And then, biglang na-realize ko, shucks, sobrang sayang yung mga times na hindi ako natutulog. Para in-abuse ko yung sarili ko. Kasi when I was starting a digital workforce, dahil hindi ako kayang pasweldohin ng company pa namin, it's a bootstrap.
Yeah.
I had 2 full-time jobs for US client. So
Okay.
just imagine I'm working 18 hours.
A day.
For
Monday
2
to
years.
Friday for 2 years.
For 2
My
years.
God.
It was only on our second year nung kaya na akong pasweldohin ng company. Because mas prioritize ko mga empleyado namin that time.
Of course.
So, yun. And then third is yung availability of the food choices. Like fast food, Grab, sugar, tas rice.
Yeah.
Yan. Yung tatlong yon, lifestyle, yung food choices, and also yung yung pangalawa naman is sleep. So I had to consult with the lifestyle doctor, si Doc John De Pasupil. I will always be thankful. He's a good friend, and also he came from he studied in Harvard.
Oh.
Sobrang galing, and nung time na 2024, I had to go through that process. I wasn't ready financially.
Okay.
Mahal eh.
Syempre,
Mahal ang
lifestyle. Basta pag tinawag mong lifestyle
change.
doctor, at ang lifestyle change.
And then it was only this year, nung nalaman ko nga yung self-care, wala na akong choice. I had to sell a lot of my bags and really prioritize my self-care. So, right now, I'm on my 3rd month.
Nice.
So, kasama yun ng lifestyle change ko is the ExoMind, so that yung binge eating is mawawala. And then, I'm also having my weekly injectables. For sure, maraming familiar dito. I have Mounjaro. And then, because of the content that I create, there are also clinics who are currently sponsoring my injectables, my even yung mga Mesolipo too. Kasi syempre hindi lang pwedeng loob, pati labas.
Yeah.
And you know what? I was never bothered na pagiging plus size ko. Sa totoo lang. But ang pinaka wake-up call ko, sis, is every month I spend 30,000 pesos for my medicine, and I'm taking 8. For my diabetes, for my pre-cancer, for my reproductive problem. And then I also had issues with my skin, cystic acne, and I had to go through actually Bello group lang talaga yung sa skin ko. But before para akong mukhang may pimple. Ganun kalala.
Okay.
So, just because of the poor choices. And it was rooted just because I just wanna be successful.
Kasi yun yung expectation sa atin before.
Yeah.
Now, we're expected nga to be on top of our game all the time. Tsaka parang may lifestyle tayong gustong abutin.
Yes.
Nung mga bata pa tayo, hinahabol natin yung lifestyle na gusto natin at the expense of health.
Yeah, that's true.
Same nung nung pandemic, that's the time we decided to move here. Kasi for the longest time, Manila kami nung husband ko. And we've been coming here every Christmas because of the lolo and lola.
Okay.
But then, because of the pandemic, we got the option na, okay, let's
Dito
just
na
move.
kayo.
Ang condition lang namin, dapat may internet. Kapag
buti
may
na
internet,
lang.
done deal. Lipat kami sa family home.
Yeah.
And we never looked back.
Wow.
Kasi the slow living talaga will give you a bigger perspective na life is not just about work and business.
Yes.
It's about slowing down, eating slow, watching the birds.
Chirp na
Yeah,
birds, diba?
tapos magbasa ka lang sa porch.
Yes.
Those are the things that we now enjoy. kasi talagang na-realize namin na we're not getting any younger din.
So, ang hashtag natin is slow living in self.
Yes! Definitely. The
Na-connect
certified
ko ba
Tisa
yun?
level. Yes.
Yes.
So, parang nakamit din kami ng mga tulad nila Angela, who owns this
Yeah.
beautiful place.
Special thanks to
Lola
Sis
Lynn,
Angela.
yes.
Yes.
So, because of the community that we're in, ayan, hawa-hawa kami ng positive energy.
Yeah.
Hawa-hawa kami ng kain. Right. So, pati lifestyle na umaayos.
Clean eating.
Oo.
Diba?
Kahit may mga restaurant yung friends namin, ang pinipili namin, yung mga magagandang menu na medyo healthy.
Yeah.
Pag hindi maiwasan, at least restricted lang,
Saka
konti
ano
lang.
siya eh, what I learned is really portion.
Yes,
Portion
din.
control. I mean, right now, I still eat the normal things. Pero dahil nga sa injectables ko, wala na akong ganong gana.
Yun.
Dati kasi,
same,
alam mo,
same.
sis, hinihintay ko na talagang gumanon yung tiyan ko.
Hmm.
Like, bundat level. Just to compensate yung feeling of being so tired.
Oo.
Ganon level. And right now, I'm just on my 3rd month, but I was able to lose almost 7 kilos pa lang. But that's one thing that I learned eh. It's not about the physical look.
Yeah.
I was never really bothered about sa braso ko or laki ng tiyan ko, ganyan. Hindi eh. Or yung triple chin ko. Hindi yun eh. To be honest, mas concern talaga ngayon is really the health. It's the commitment to live longer so that I can serve more people in our community, our clients, and also I'm taking care of my parents who are old age. And very, very important sa akin yun na how can I take care of other people if ako mismo, hindi ko maalagaan sarili ko, di ba?
Correct. Kaya pagbabiyahe ka, di ba, sa airplane, ang SOP, pag nag-demo, laging put the mask first sa'yo.
Correct.
Before sa iba.
Ay, ang ganda nun. Oo nga, no?
Oh, di ba?
Yeah,
laging ganun yung demo ng mga FA, di ba? Kasi how can you help others? Ikaw, patay na. Wala ka ng oxygen.
Ganda nun. Yeah.
Oo. Tapos din, you are an epitome of someone who's successful at the same time learning that success is not just about having it all, but also reflecting, internalizing, oops, I'm doing everything so fast.
Yes, that's true.
What would be your message to all the women out there who's on the verge right now of giving up? Or shall I say they are trying to do everything but they're forgetting about themselves?
Nako, I created the brand Faith Failing Forward Fast. Hindi lang dahil connected siya sa name ko, but why do I have the credibility to talk about these things? It's because I failed so many times in my life. And I was also in a situation where I questioned myself, I questioned God, I also questioned if kaya ko pa ba. But one thing that really, ba't ba ako naiyak? One thing that really resonated with me is, hindi ka bibigyan ni Lord ng challenge. Whether it's in personal health, money, when I was 24, I was homeless as an adult.
Okay.
Because of the poor choices that I had in my life. I was homeless for what? 40 days? 30 days? With my partner. Nakatira kami sa daan. Naliligo kami sa bidet ng Shell.
Oh my
Kumakain ako ng tira-tira ng mga tao sa Jollibee. That level. It's easy for me to go home, go back to my parents. But you know what? As an adult, minsan, you will feel so down to the point na there's no way for you to go up. Kaya ganito ako I would say I'm self-made, but I'm self-made guided by the Lord. I was never religious. Hindi ako palasimba. Hindi ako ganun eh. Mas yung deep relationship ko yung nangibabaw when I was growing up. And a lot of people will judge you. The choices that you make in your company, the things that you will let in your life. But one thing is for sure, when you are at the verge of giving up, nandun yung breakthrough. And lahat ng yan, ako lagi sinasabi to, if God will remove everything, the power, the money, lahat, if tatanggalin niya to, hindi ako magtatampo. Kasi ang daming beses na tinest niya ako, pwede akong magtampo, pwede ka magalit. Pero at the end of the day, saan ka ba galing?
Right.
Right? And a lot of people would always tell me, wala kasi akong wala akong material attachment. Like, nagagalit nga yung mga team ko or mga family members ko na, why is it so easy for me to let go of items or let go of a car? Parang para sa akin, material lang yan.
Mm.
Ang tao, matitest mo ang pagkatao niya pag may pera siya at lalo na pag wala siyang pera. I experienced both. And for me, the happiness that I have in my heart, wala siyang pinagkaiba kung may pera ka or wala. It's how you see things. And in today's time, it's easy to, look at the social media na everything is perfect.
Right.
Na parang, they have an ideal life. They're living the life. But people don't know the sacrifices that you had to go through to get to where you are today. Ngayon naman, tayo, when we reach that point, binigayan ni Lord sa'yo, hindi para sarilinan mo. Lahat ng yan, power, the money, kumbaga ang receiver mo is your right. But you have to make sure na hindi aapaw to the point na baka tanggalin yan sa'yo. So, just get what is enough for you, and then the rest, you just need to give it away. No attachments. Kaya, I think right now, my life is, mas simple siya because I have clarity of my priorities. I have clarity of what matters. For me, what matters is my relationship with the people around me. And it should resonate with authenticity and trust and loyalty. Ngayon, if you bring value to my business, that's an added point. But sabi ko nga the way I speak to a janitor is the same level I speak to a CEO. You don't choose the people that you're dealing with. Kasi marami sa atin, pag nakaangat kang konti, parang nakalimutan mo na sino ka talaga 'di ba? But you have to protect your peace at the same time.
True. That's beautiful. I'd like to thank you
No,
for
thank
saying
you.
yes to this. Grabe, hindi ko na-expect na magkakaroon tayo bigla ng podcast. At gabi na, alam kong busy si Faith, pero go pa din siya.
Oo naman, sis.
I hope I was able to impart something to you din.
Absolutely. Super. Ako, when I met you pa lang, though na tayo Facebook friends na tayo for such a long time, no? But when I met you 2 weeks ago sa LinkedIn event, natuwa ako kasi like you're so down to earth, and at the same time, I really saw the passion in you. Like, alam mo yung passion mo sa life in general, hindi lang in business Minsan, I hate going to business events, you know why? Kasi laging may metrics na, ilan na ba yung nakausap mo? O ilan na ba ang leads mo, diba? Ako right now, yung mga ganong task, I usually assign these things to my team members. Pero ako, when I go there, my goal is, ilan kaya yung pwede kong, number 1, ma-impact na tao. Number 2, ano kayong pwede kong matutunan na bago today from their life lesson. Mas after ako doon, over, the theoretical of the things happening around, mas importante sa akin is ano yung magiging impact ko and impact nila sa akin.
Ganda nun.
Yeah.
Grabe. Grabe. Ang dami ko rin natutunan from you today.
Yay!
Thank you so much. And thank you to Angela Vergara for allowing us to record this video in her space.
Yes.
This is Lola Lee. This is her late grandmother's, I think, na name and legacy. So I hope you guys check out their resort. And thank you again, Faith. Thank you. May I hug you?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yay!
Thank you so much. Salamat. Thank you, sis Angela.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Faith, and today I am currently here in the South. So today, maiba naman. I will be giving you two things, and all you need to do is choose.
Okay. Cool.
Parang fast talk lang
Okay,
to.
game.
Ni Boy Abunda.
Okay.
Ako si Faith na bundat. Adobo or sinigang?
Adobo.
Okay, and for the final one, tooth or chocolate? Bye!
If you like this episode, please hit the subscribe button or share this with a friend. I hope you were able to learn something new for today. And see you in the next one. Bye!